Hi everybody, happy Earth Day! Today I thought it would be a lot of fun for us to look at common things we throw away in the kitchen and seeing how we can reuse them as something else. This is part of the 3 R's: reduce, reuse, recycle. The most important thing always is to reduce. Before we recycle something, it's important to see how we can reuse it first. So earlier today I took a look in a recycling bin and I mostly found things that we threw out from the kitchen, like an old ketchup bottle, an old milk jug, and a cracked plastic cup that can't hold water anymore. I also found last year's calendar, and although that's not a piece of kitchen waste, I thought it would be interesting to turn that into something too. Alright, so we have here my old calendar that I'm going to reuse as an envelope. I could recycle it, but remember that reuse is the second R, so if I can reuse something, I should always do that before I recycle it. To make your envelope, find a picture you like and tear it out and then flip it over so the number side is showing. Have a card ready to go, one you've already written and are ready to send. And then the first thing you're going to do is fold down the sides, the right and the left side, and that's just to keep the sharp edges of the paper from showing. It makes it look cleaner. Then you're going to fold the left and right sides in again, and then do the same thing on the bottom with folding up the lower edge so the sharp edge is hidden, and then folding it one more time to tuck your card in. Now at this point you can take glue and you can glue the sides of your envelope down and hold it, or if you don't have glue you can also use tape, whichever works best for you. Finally, this is the part where you want to make sure your card is all ready to go because this is going to seal it in. You're going to fold the sides into a triangle and a point, and you're going to, I like to fold that point down, and then fold it over and seal it shut with tape or glue just like you would your normal envelope. Now finally, your picture is probably going to be a little bit busy, so to help the post workers read where your letter is meant to go, cut out a few blank sheets of paper, and that way you can tape or glue those on and write the addressee's name and the return address's name as well. So there's an example of what that looks like, and I used an old poster to cut those out. So that's another example of how I'm reusing. Next up, I turned my ketchup bottle into a watering can. I didn't have to do a whole lot to it. I only had to rinse it out, clean it, and remove the stickers. I think the lesson there is that to reuse something, you don't always have to do a whole lot. Sometimes the item you need is the item you already have. So for me, this ketchup bottle will make a perfect watering can for my small seedlings because it has a small hole in the top that will gently release the water, opposed to the big jar of water I've been trying to use to water my seedlings, which just releases too much water all at once and is a little bit too strong for the plants. Alright, here we are. I have my little seedlings. I have my new watering can. Let's open it on up and see if I can water these plants more gently now. Oh yeah, that is so much better than dumping a jar of water on them. I think they're a lot happier. So next up, I'm going to turn the milk jug into a scooper. I'm going to use it for pet food, but you could also use it for anything else that needs a big old scoop of something. To start, I made sure to take a Sharpie and mark my way around the milk carton where I want to cut. I made sure to keep the handle though, because that's going to be where I grab when I scoop. To get you started, it might be helpful to have an adult make that first starting hole. It was very difficult for me to press my scissors into there, and I would hate for you to accidentally slip and hurt yourself. But then I just cut all the way around following the lines that I traced out for myself. So let's test out our pet scoop in real life. Here I have my cat food and my cat's bowl. So I'm going to take my scoop and see how effective it is at scooping from here to there. Ooh, that's picking up a lot of food. Let's go ahead and feed the cat. Let's see if he comes. And finally, let's take this old cracked plastic glass and see what we can do with it to turn it into something that's useful so we don't have to throw it out. So I've noticed on my desk I have a drawer full of pencils and they are always super messy. So I was thinking I could turn this glass into a pencil holder so that way I could keep my pencils nicely organized on my desk and I wouldn't have this big messy drawer full of pencils and crayons and all of that. Now, I kind of think this glass is cute as it is. I like the color. I think it would look nice on my desk, but I want to see if I can dress it up a little bit. So I looked in a recycling bin and I found this old magazine that my mom threw out. It's a travel magazine, and I was thinking that it could be kind of fun if I went through it and I found some pictures to cut out and put onto this glass to decorate it and turn into something that's cute and fun. So I went through the magazine and cut out pictures that were interesting and cute to me, pictures that I wanted to put on my cup. And once I cut them out, I went and I got some glue, that glue and paintbrush that I was using earlier, and I slathered up the pictures with some glue and stuck them right onto that cup. And my preference is to cover the entire cup. I went back through and I cut out some more pictures until I didn't have any gaps on my cup. So now my cup is ready. I have pictures that make me happy on there, like fish and flowers and the color blue I like. And I feel great about making this because I saved the cup from going to the landfill. I reused some of the pictures in the magazine, and now I have a really beautiful decoration put on my desk that keeps my pencils nice and neat. So here are 4 items that we reused today, and in fact by reusing these items we are reducing our future needs. So we made a pet scoop, we won't have to buy a new one, we won't have to buy a pencil holder or have to get a new watering can, we won't even have to buy new envelopes, all because we reused what we already have. So tell me, what are you doing this Earth Day? Are you going to be reusing some of the things in your recycling bin? Or are you going to go out and plant a seed? Whatever you do, I hope you have a great Earth Day, stay safe, and make sure you tell our Earth thank you for all it does for us. Bye!